Little road warriors, I nearly forgot all about you. I've got quite a few to show you, a few films to show you. So let's get at it. Let's get at it and have a look. Look at this fantastic. Look at this. Steam. It was Friday, wasn't it? Yeah. So all the toys were out on the roads. There was some fantastic stuff, and the first look at this. Number one, without that steam traction engine or the invention of it and the coming about of it, all you lot wouldn't even exist. So show homage to it and just wait. It was a hell of a queue. Poor buggers, but he's fully entitled to go from A to B, and he was here first. Without the steam traction engine, the motor car wouldn't have evolved, would it? You know, the motorized transport wouldn't have evolved to what it is today. So you're just going to have to wait and give homage to the beginning. So there we are, coming through the main road through the A38 through the middle of Birmingham. You've just, they don't give you the space to do anything, to move lanes, to do nothing. So I want to get over here, but I've got somebody on the other side of me that wants to go over where I am, and you just have to be extra careful and have eyes in the back of your head, because, you know, just be aware that there's stuff everywhere, and the roads aren't really designed for the Arctics. They're bad enough and tight enough for cars, but for trucks it's a complete nightmare. See, you can't stay within your lines when you come to these places. You've just got to work your way in and round and through, and have eyes in the back of your head. Yeah. So the light change pretty quick here. Let's change the lights on it. Blink. Come on. Right. Are we moving? No, not yet. Come on. Are we moving? We're still at the lights. We'll be moving. There we are. We're moving now off the lights. And as it happens, it wasn't too bad. So many twists and turns. You don't want to get yourself into bother, do you? No. Looks like there's a bug committed harikari on the screen. Right in front of the camera. It would do it just in front of the camera, wouldn't it? Yeah. So anyway, there's one particular thing I'm looking for. I saw this, look. A Moggy Thou. Okay, it wasn't a split screen Moggy Thou, but well, really, particularly really nice, clean Moggy Thou. You don't see them very often. This was a lovely, clean Moggy Thou that I came across out on the road. I don't know what age it must be. It's got to have a right old age on it, but it looked almost as clean as it had come out of the showroom. Yeah. Yeah, look at this. Now, I don't care what somebody's done to you. I don't care how offended you are. I don't care what somebody may or may not have done. It doesn't excuse this sort of behaviour now. Let's have a look. I don't know what had gone on in the past. We don't know. We haven't seen it. Obviously, something had gone on. But look at this. Law of the Lawns. Lord of the Lawns, right? Lawn mowing, landscaping man. Right, now watch what he does. What the hell makes you do that? Look at that. Let's have a look at that again. Let's have a look at that again. Look. That could have caused such an accident. What a plonker. Now, let's go back a little bit. let's go back a little bit and let's come forward a little bit. So there was a roundabout and there was a set of lights. And if there was any huffing and puffing to be doing, this is the sort of place you do your huffing and your puffing. Whatever's gone on behind us, we don't know. But I don't think so, because if it had happened behind us here, say here behind us, it would have been done sooner. So you'd imagine if he was going to do something now, but I've travelled quite a distance away from the junction now, haven't I? So what's gone on behind me? What has made that person want to do that? I'm travelling quite a way, aren't I? So what on earth? It's quite a distance away from the roundabout for any sort of incident or whatever to carry on. But that's just, look, that's just terrible. And who the hell was he? Who the hell was he? Let's have a look. He was, and you know, he probably wasn't, it was probably a worker driving a boss's van, wasn't it? Because the boss probably wouldn't drive like that, because he's having to pay for it and pay any insurance claims. Let's have another look at, because first of all he's real tight on the back of him, so that tells me something's gone on. Lord of the Lawns. Does anybody know Lord of the Lawns, and can he explain it, and why he shouldn't get his P45 and why that shouldn't be? You shouldn't, that's a no-no. You can't behave like that on the road. It's just a no-no. What's in his head? Yeah, look at this. Look at this beauty. Ooh, a Ferrari F12. Serious money. And then, look at that Porsche. Is it a GT3? Obviously they were running together. Wow. They were lovely. You don't often see them, two of those together on the road, really. So that was quite nice. What have I told you about keeping an extra eye on foreigners? Yeah. They're lost. They're not really sure where they're going. Sometimes their sat-nav isn't really behaving themselves, look. So look. What was he doing? Yeah. Gonna watch these foreigners. Keep an extra eye on them. Here's a one for you. They don't realise, they don't know, they don't realise how close they get to you. It's crazy. Again, you know, why give these people a license? Why let them drive a firm's van? Is he still hungover from the night before or something? Look, you've got 3 lanes. You've got all of that lane to do or go wherever you want with. But watch him. Look how I'm already filling this lane here. I'm staying in the middle lane. Look, what sensible reason would there be for him to be this far over rather than just taking the lane that's his lane? Again, it's a works van. He don't give a shit, does he? He don't give a shit. Look, he doesn't even, he's going up to 38 as it turns out, but look, what no lane control. And this one's nearly as bad, comes round the inside of me, squeezes over. Look at them. P45 for you pair, yeah. Yeah. Was somebody late? Who wants an evergreen box? Who's paid double time? Did anybody ring up and say, well, tell your driver to get it here and we'll pay him a bit more? Watch that evergreen box. Watch that evergreen. Look. What's he doing out in the fast lane? What's he doing out in the fast lane? He's not allowed. An evergreen box. What's he doing out there? Has he sort of thought he was going to pass somebody, or
Detected event.
what's making him think that it's okay to be there? Has it and he stays out there. That should run, yeah. He stays out there. Look at him. He's staying out there. There's no reason to be out in the fast lane. Maybe he thinks he's special. That's what it is, yeah. He's got an evergreen box, yeah. His container is more special than anybody else's container or load. And he's still out there, look. See him, evergreen box. In the third lane. What the hell was that all about? Let's see if we could see who was pulling him. What was he? Let's go back one. Let's go back, here we are. Did we see him? No, let's go back a bit more than one. Let's go back here. Let's see. Come on, Mr. Evergreen. Come on, who's pulling the evergreen box? Let's have a look. Here he comes. No. There he comes. See his shadow coming. Oh, CP something. CP. There's the evergreen box, look. 71 plate, British motor. CP. Requiring a driver immediate start after the bank holiday because we've sacked the driver. He was in the outside lane for no good reason. So, what the hell is that all about? It's just the traffic come to an end. It's going slow. Look, that's the fast lane. That is. We're not allowed in the fast lane, you plonker. Oh, I know. He got his license out of a lucky bag. Yeah. Oh, now. This is Cradley Heath. Yeah, and this was the centre of chain making in the Midlands. This town, this village, and I don't know if you're going to see it, but this is for my friend Lance to explain. Is it there? Look, part of the park. If you look at this here, that is big chain. This was the heart of the chain making industry. You know, where the Black Country gets its name from. It was the Black Country because it was so much smoke and coal and so heavy industry here. Yeah, and this is a bit of a, oh yeah. You can't, there's a low bridge. I'm trying to get to my left side here and there's a low bridge and you can't get. And the only way you can get around it, and if you know about it, it's a way around it. The only way, and I was a bit jammed the place really, because I had to wait for this train to come by. Yeah, look. But you've got to go over this level crossing.
Detected event.
Yeah, you got to go over this level crossing, and there we are, and down this little nasty road with the Arctic to get into this industrial estate. It's the only way I know in, and if these are busy, it's a bit quiet in a minute, but well, you get to the, look, you get to the end and you go around this corner and then take it nice and wide, and then if you've got somebody else trying to make a delivery somewhere or on your pavement or they're doing something, it's a really, narrow place to try and, because there's warehouses and buildings, and there's mothers with kids on pavements. You just have to go really, really carefully. So here's something we missed out on our favourite lay-by. I was just too unwell. I couldn't come back and do it. I was really poorly. This was the day I was at my poorliest.
Detected
I
event.
guess, I'm only guessing it was some sort of tunnel. They were here for a few days. I'm guessing it was some sort of tunnel boring machine, sort of convoy, sort of whatever it was. But I mean, that would have been fantastic to go and have a look and a climb around and a mooch and a talk to the drivers, because the wide load people were here. They were here for quite a few days. I don't know why. I don't know what had gone on. And the people, the escort vans, the vans that were escorting them were here. And some of these people live in, you live in the truck, but these people live in their vans as well, escorting these wide loads. So it would have been really, really interesting. But this week I was just too unwell. I couldn't make it back. But the good news is, if there is a TBM, a tunnel boring machine, passing through our area, there's bound to be other bits, isn't there? This can't be the machine. This must be bits of the machine. So hopefully in the next week or two, we might catch them in the lay-by, and I will go and do a full walk around and review and ask all the questions. So we've missed them this week. I didn't get them to you because I was just too unwell. I thought this was very interesting. I could see this roof rack. Oh, I don't know what's in there. All I know is he had a roof rack full of... That can't be right, can it? A roof rack can't hold that amount of weight. There were, these ton builder bags. There was something in there. I don't know if it was very heavy. It couldn't have been very heavy. They've lifted up there. But I've never seen a roof rack full of, it must have been, I guess, building rubble of some sort or whatever. But it was just full of
Detected event.
the ton bags that you get your sand and your gravel in. Look at that. What the hell was going on there? I've never seen that before.